Yes, welcome to the lighter side of the dark side. It's your Thursday Night Freak Show. We're drinking coffee laced with Fireball whiskey tonight.
Irish latte.
Is that an Irish latte?
I call it an Irish latte. It's when you mix any form of whiskey, and you can use all sorts. Like there's this bar I like to go to, Riley's. They have their like ginger whiskey, or you can use honey whiskey, or you can use cinnamon whiskey, and you mix it with the creamer. In this case, it's hazelnut. It's fucking delicious. And then you add coffee.
Well, there you go. The that culinary tip was brought to you by, of course, my co-host, Nicole Six. Nicole, would you like to toast our dark minions out there?
I'm going to take a page out of Sin's book. I don't know if you just saw that, but she just, we'll go.
Okay, so let's, all right, let's, here you go. Flat out of the bottle. Mm-hmm. There you go. Very nice. And, of course, you were talking about our guest. We haven't seen her in a while. There's a good reason for that. It's not the Sin we remember. She's new.
Sin 2.0.
Sin-fisted 2.0. She's new. She's improved. They can rebuild her, and they have rebuilt her. We're going to talk a lot about her breasts tonight and her feet and her other body parts and other things that she does. I just recently found out that you stilt walk, and unfortunately, I think the studio is not roomy enough for that.
I do four-legged stilt walking, so it's not on two legs. It's on the hands and legs.
That's intense.
Oh, okay, wow. So we'll talk about that. Before we go, before we get to that, by the way, Bree Walker may or may not be joining us. There's a whole traffic snarl where she's at, and I just got an interesting call from her. And so, but she will be joining us by telephone at least a little later in the show, and hopefully the traffic will get better and she'll be here shortly. But she may not be there because there's some guests that are just callous that you just know are going to be great. Sin-fisted is one. Bree Walker's another. I thought when I got those two together, the energy would fly. And something's flying tonight. I don't know, but
I was like, sparks.
Sparks are definitely flying. So we'll see what happens. Sparks may be flying later on tonight. We'll see what happens. But before we get to that, I have to tell you our sponsors real quick. Doomy's Home Cooking. We talked so much about that last week. They're a great restaurant if you're in Los Angeles, because we have people listening nationwide. Denmark, Russia, Germany. But if you're in Los Angeles, go to 1253 Vine Street, Hollywood, California, 90038. The best vegan food you ever had. You don't even know it's vegan.
We ate there last week.
Yes, I was going to say. So I'm going to take it to Nicole's. Never been there before. What were your impressions of doing Home Cooking?
Well, I got the sampler because I want to try a little bit of everything, and it was really good. And then I got the creme brulee because Josie loves the creme brulee.
Right.
And so I got some, and it was fantastic. We all shared it. It's me, Mark, and Joy, our guest from last week.
Right.
And then I brought some home to my roommate, Dana, who's also very vegan. And she had a rough day, and it hit the spot. It's comfort food.
Yes, it is. So go to Doomy's Home Cooking if you're in Los Angeles.
Go to Doomy's Home Cooking. And
also, we're brought to you by Audible.com. If you go to darkmarkshow.com, because you can listen to all the past episodes. You subscribe to our iTunes. You can subscribe to our YouTube page, which has a lot of interesting stuff. Past shows what Sin was on. Remember when you gagged Melrose Larry Green with a bra?
Oh, yeah.
Last year, the one-year anniversary, when you ate cake with your feet.
Wow.
All sorts of interesting stuff.
And the booty pop one.
The booty pop one. Yeah. She taught me how to booty pop. So
you didn't know how to booty pop, Mark? I'm disappointed.
I did not know how to booty pop.
Not everybody who has a good booty knows how to pop it.
Well, now when you walk up in the club, you know what to do.
Now I know how to. I can pop my booty now.
You can present your butt finally.
Yes, very nice. We were just talking about presentations earlier. So anyway, I think to see the sparks are flying already. Just to get a bottle of Fireball in between these two things are going to happen. But go to audible.com. And I hyped this audiobook last time you were here, but I think Nicole might be interested in this too. If you go to audible.com, you think it's just all boring, books you'll find at the library. You can get 7 Deadly Sins, settling the argument between Born Bad and Damaged Good by Corey Taylor of Slipknot.
Oh, my.
That's 7 hours of 16 minutes, narrated by Corey Taylor.
Ooh, he's got a great voice.
Yes, I'm sure he does. So, because I just put in sin, there's Sins of the Father, Third Deadly Sin, Guilty as Sin, Sin Eater's Daughter. That's interesting.
She's like, there's a lot of sexy sin.
Feral Sins, Respectable Sins, Sins of the Demons, Sins of Needles, The Many Sins of Lord Cameron, Highland Pleasures, Book 3, Grievous Sin. There's Sins of the Father. There's just whatever you're looking for. Go to darkmarkshow.com.
Well, this interest and the series I'm working on right now is actually called Sinners, and it's about like the 7 deadly sins and demons and a Faust type theme. So
Yes, Nicole is a writer, and go to Nicole6.com.
No, I was saying that in regards to that, but thank you for the.
Go to Nicole6.com and download some scary stories.
Plug there
because it's not up there.
Also, go to darkmarkshow.com. Get a free trial at stamps.com. You can get there's a whole deal of $100 value, $45 worth of stamps. I hate going to the post office, but you got to send letters out. So you just put it through your printer. Boom, you're done. Get $45 for full of free stamps, a digital scale, which has many uses for our audience, and other free gifts. So go to stamps.com, go to audible.com, but go through darkmarkshow.com. We got some free stuff for you. So I'm surprised you two have never met before, I don't think.
We've probably passed each other in the scene, but no.
Right. So Sinfist is back, and it's been a while now. You did meet your goal.
Yes.
And you got breast implants.
Yes, I did. Yes,
and,
thanks to the help of, I had a donation button on my website, and
yes,
I had
did.
a lot of people
got behind that cause.
I want to say probably about $2,000 was donated overall.
And
so
I threw in $40.
Every little bit adds up. It adds
helped
up.
a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's why when people help pitch in, they get a squeezer too.
Oh, okay.
Do I? Do I get a squeeze?
Incentive, like on Kickstarter?
They're all squishy right now too, so they're perfect for squeezing.
I haven't squeezed. Can I squeeze them now?
Yeah.
Hold on. Nicole, can you commentate? Let me see.
Because before they were
Mike is so
hard
excited.
as a rock, so I didn't want anybody squeezing them.
They were not
now they're
squeezable.
All tasty.
Tasty.
Do it like this.
From behind.
Wow. Oh, I can squeeze harder.
Yeah.
Wow, those are really nice. Oh wow! I don't want to turn you out.
Interesting.
I mean, I have a padded bra on just to kind of hold the girls up, but I mean, they are very.
Oh, I noticed that. Nothing about your breast is
squishy.
Yeah. So I like the tattoo. Did you have that before you got?
Yes, I had it before the.
So I like it a lot because it's a reconstructed doll almost.
Yeah, well, my hinges. I have hinges tattooed on my arms and on my legs.
Oh yeah, no.
So
I don't think we've ever really gotten into all your tattoos.
Yeah, I'm like a living dead doll.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. And that
was definitely
one we love to play with. And
he's like, I will play with that more.
Yes, no, those aren't the stitches from the surgery. Those you had those before.
I had my stitches. I had my incision put underneath, under the breast.
Right.
So you can't really see them at all unless I lift them up.
Right.
Because the stitches now are where the breast kind of rest in the creases.
Right.
So it hides it perfectly.
And you got this around your birthday in November?
Yeah. No, I got it in December. Because usually around like the last half of November until March is slow season for me.
Right.
So I decided to do it after my birthday because, of course, I want to get fucked up on my birthday.
Little Fireball whiskey on your birthday?
I waited a week after my birthday to do it. So.
Right.
But I met my goal and I was able to get it done.
Yeah, because November's my birthday and I think I just got my present. But, so yeah, that's quite a present.
Honk, honk.
No, but if you don't know, I don't know if you've heard about Sinfisted, but Sinfisted, she's been around. She's a performance artist. She does some amazing things. Contortionist, pole, stuff that when you go on her website, there's all sorts of cosplay fetish, grindcore, and I didn't know you did stilt walking.
Yeah,
I just found that out.
I haven't done it in LA at all because I haven't been booked for it, but
right.
I did it in I want to say Texas and Jamaica.
Big stilt walking market in Jamaica.
No, actually,
apparently.
I did do a performance here when we did the Gods of Rock show, and I performed as Marilyn Manson, and I came out to Sweet Dreams on the four-legged stilts.
That's awesome. He used to do that.
And I had like the headlamp on and everything. I make a good Manson, by the way.
Not anymore.
I was like, not anymore. I was thinking it.
No, it's just the makeup and the face and the contacts. Well, Manson wears tits, so why not?
Yeah,
why can't
I was going to say you'd have to strap those down.
Yeah. Actually, you could. You could electrical tape them like Charlie does, you know?
Right. But
mechanical animals. He's got tits and
he does have tits, but you have all these things. I'm looking on your website now, and the classes that you teach. Now, I didn't know you taught flexibility because I know you're more flexible than anybody I know. I mean, you can do amazing things with your body.
Yeah, I had some people that had like hip problems and stuff, and I would show them how to do stretches to kind of help open up their hips and things like that. So
show me.
Can I
see?
I don't know if you warmed up. Let's go ahead. What can somebody with a bad hip do? Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't have a bad hip. I just have big hips. I'm curious.
Yeah, well, I have to get on the floor, and you're not going to see.
Do you want to go on the floor over there, or you don't?
Well,
have
it's just certain stretches to do. You know,
Right.
I mean, I just started taking yoga 3 weeks ago for the first time.
Really? Are you blowing away your yoga stretches? Because you can do some weird stuff.
I can do the flexibility stuff, but I can't do any like the balancing stuff.
Right.
So when they have you plank and then stick one arm out and then the opposite leg out and then airplane them, I'm like, I'm struggling. My arms are giving way.
And yet you can hang yourself upside down on a pole and stick it.
But it's different. It's a whole different thing.
Right.
You know, it's the same, but it's different. So plus because I haven't been able to like do any upper body stuff for 3 months.
Right.
Even like when I first did a push up, I could do like 2 off of my knees, and then that was it.
Right.
Because it's trauma because I had it under the muscle. So it's pretty much starting from scratch, having to build up the muscle back again to where I'm strong like I used to be. Like I can't get out of a pool unless they have the stairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of guys and girls that will help you out.
But they also work as flotation device, so it's a trade-off.
No, that kind of sinks. Now that it's
really?
Yeah, because they're about almost 2 pounds each.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, extra weight. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So,
I learned all sorts of things about
yeah.
tits.
Well,
Yeah.
I was
Now, Nicole, not that you needed them, but have you ever considered getting your breasts enhanced?
They used to be bigger, obviously, because I used to be bigger.
Right.
But no.
There's nothing wrong with them. They're nice.
And they're deceptive because
I know.
if I turn sideways, all of a sudden you can see how big they actually are.
Yes, I'm looking.
They're still C's. They're just
right.
they're heavy, so they divide.
Right. But not that you needed them either. But
I mean, for like whenever I did like, you know, comic book conventions or even on your show, like I would wear the double bra, you know, one that's 2 cup sizes bigger and then a bra over that.
Right.
Just to kind of, you know,
Yeah, when I wear my
job, you got to,
I mean,
exactly.
If they come up, you know.
Exactly. So I just figured.
So far, this is the best show we've ever had. You realize that?
I was sitting there playing with her titties.
Play with your titties.
In case you wanted to know, these are referred to as teardrops. What are yours referred to?
Those are teardrops.
These are round.
Yeah, those are
These are round,
cantaloupes.
high profile.
Cantaloupes, watermelons.
There's like a whole
melons.
list of the different ways.
Those are melons.
Yeah.
Those are melons, and those are teardrops.
Well, no, it's called teardrops because the way that they fall.
There's also different implant shapes, and one of them is a teardrop shape. But I got
So you
round.
can have this at home, ladies.
Yeah, I got mine round.
And I don't want to be.
gentlemen.
I don't want to be crass.
True.
I don't want to be crass because your breasts are beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful, Nicole. But some guys would say fried eggs. But I'm not. I'm just saying.
I don't know what that would mean. Are you saying that there's? I don't know what that would mean.
You said they were teardrops, but some
'cause
guys. Yeah, I understand.
I don't think I'm old enough for that. They're pretty firm.
Oh, okay.
That's again though. That's just because they're C's, so they
Right.
hang low.
I haven't seen them.
They don't hang low because
glory.
of gravity. They hang low because of
Okay.
weight.
Okay.
And no, you haven't seen, but you can tell.
I can tell.
It looks
No, trust me. I can tell.
different
No, I trust me. I've been observing your breasts
I was
for a
trying
long,
to picture
long
what a
time.
fried egg would kind of look like. I don't think that
Right.
would be very
Trust me. I know exactly where that mole is between your breasts. I'm well
French,
versed.
half French.
I'm well versed in everything. So, but you are actually headed back to WonderCon, where last year you won Best Cosplay.
Yes.
Which is quite an achievement.
What were you?
Yeah. Maleficent.
Oh yay!
Yeah, I made
I
made the headdress and everything, and it had a bunch of chains, and it was very kind of fetishy. And I figured Maleficent, if she's like a dark, evil witch, she's gonna have more extravagant looking than just like. So I had all this bling and chains and everything.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I just won a contest, so I won free tickets to WonderCon this year. So I'll be attending it again.
Are you going, Mark? I'm not going to go.
No, you know what? I messed up because I had the opportunity to get press passes, and I messed up.
Well, you asked me, and I said I wasn't going to go. Some of my other friends will be there. I broke out as a pop culture journalist, so I spent a lot of time going there. But I'm not going to take off the time off work to go up. So I might come by on Thursday and have drinks with everyone. So
anyway, I think we should call Bree actually right now. But I just got an interesting thing from Jeremy saying that some people are saying that they wanted to see you guys. You're on camera. You've been had the camera the whole time. When I was grabbing her breast, you had the camera on, right? Okay. I don't know what's going on. But,
that's so sad. We've been doing so many things, and you guys can't see us.
I don't know what they're looking at because you've been on. I'm sure they've been on camera the whole time.
I'm seeing myself.
I've even taken off the banners so that her breasts are emphasized.
Exactly.
These poor people.
I don't know what. I don't know. Yes, exactly. I think they're looking at they clicked on the audio by mistake. Apparently, I don't know what's going on.
You might not have the broadband. You might not. It might not be loading fast enough. Sometimes you reload, and then maybe the video will restart. Sorry, you missed all that. It'll be on iTunes.
Right. and it'll be on our YouTube
It's not
page.
missed.
Yes,
It's not missed. It's on there. If people get the video,
And
it's
you don't keep switching it to my smiling face and
No,
my
why would
beautiful.
I?
Exactly. But other awards you've won. Well, you just won a foot one. You just won a foot one, right?
I just won another foot night award this year. Well, last year I had most fascinating, captivating model, and this year I got entertainer of the year. So yeah, I have another title.
Right. So what's the difference between entertainer of the year and most fascinating, captivating foot model?
Well, they have different categories, and at the time when I won it last year, I was still like an up and coming, foot model and stuff. And now I've been doing it for several years now, and so
that's like the best new foot artist.
Well, the entertainer of the year is a
yeah.
new category,
Right.
So when the party's really busy, they want me to perform, then I'll go up and do like a performance where I do like self-foot worship and contortion and stuff barefoot and things like that. So.
Yeah, I was asking in the car what
Have you ever met Tarantino? Because he would love you.
No. Yes.
You got to get in there.
I know. I don't know if I have the right type of feet, though, because every guy's like something different about the foot.
But you're a contortionist with footwork, and I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
And you cosplay as Go-Go from Kill Bill.
I do, actually. Yeah, I do cosplay as Go-Go Yubari.
Yeah, you could do it. So, but you say like guys are into different things. And I was talking to you about your feet a couple weeks ago when you came to one of my comedy shows. The wrinkly soles is a big thing.
Every guy likes something different.
That's interesting.
So some guys like it when you sprawl your toes and do, I call it flirty feet. You know?
You could do the flirty feet.
But then like some guys like it when you point them. Some guys like it when you wrinkle your soles. Some guys like the arch. Every guy's different. So whenever I do a session, I always kind of go through different things. I go through all the little phases of like different foot things until I find something and then they, of course, they'll say something, and then I stop, and it's like, okay, this guy likes the wrinkled soles, so make sure to scrunch my feet.
And your feet can accommodate.
We've never had this discussion, but like everybody has a thing. Mark, what's your thing? What are your body parts?
What are my body parts?
We were talking about this earlier in the car. Yeah. I told him how I went out with a guy because I liked his hands.
Okay.
Yeah, from like the forearm down, he had like just the right hands.
Well, because all right, I like hair and I like thin hips. Like those are my things. Everybody has their things.
I like big tits and big asses. That's why
you're like I'm generic.
And pasty white skin.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I like I think it's the goth thing that we just really like really pale skin.
Right.
I've dated a lot of redheads. Yeah, I like it when guys glow in the dark. But I mean, really? I like a wide variety of different men. And
I like
gingers
too, especially with the steely eyes.
It varies from person to person.
You like playing connect the dots?
I don't really have a type.
Oh, very, very nice. So all you redhead guys, you got a shot with these two.
I said I have.
Yeah, it
doesn't mean I'm currently in.
Honestly, it starts with like the length of the hair. I like it just about jaw length, and then it's.
I like shaved heads, mohawks, or really long hair.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Nicole, I've never seen you wear open-toed shoes.
It's a practical. This is gonna sound really badass, actually. So I don't like heels, although I've been thinking about wearing them over the summer a bit because I've been working on my legs so much that I think that they deserve to be in some heels. But for the most part, I like the feeling of security that comes with knowing when I'm walking home, I can kick anyone's ass.
Right.
That's really all it is. Yeah. So you only see me in boots. I own 2 pairs of shoes, literally. That's all. 2 pairs of shoes and 1 pair of slippers. And one is a high-heeled pair of boots and one is a flat pair of boots for work.
Right. Because I was wondering, because it's not that I'm...
When I wear heels, I'm so tall anyway, because I'm 5'9".
Right.
That I feel like there's this movie called Deer Woman, which is based off the myth of Deer Woman. I feel like Deer Woman, where I'm just walking on stilts, so...
But I mean, have guys, have they...
I have actually nice feet. No one's seen me. You're right. No one's seen my feet.
I was going to say.
I have very nice feet.
Okay, so you got nice feet.
And here's the thing, because I used to be a bigger girl. So when I whittled down, I noticed, I have really attractive feet. Because I don't know if you know this, but you lose weight from your feet. So they're very nice. Although I did meet this one male model who had really weird toes.
Stomach, or what happened? Or the tits were in the way?
No, they just sort of... when I lose weight, it's strategic, so I'm sculpting myself. Like right now, I'm working on a little bit on my core.
Right.
And so when I lost off my feet, they're pretty. I'm not going to put them on camera right now. They're not ready for that.
We'll take your word
this
for
won't
that.
be their debut. But you know what? At some point, I'll wear heels and we'll show them off.
By the way, I got a clarification of what people wanted to see, and I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway.
No, I'm not going to take off my top.
Because you said you might.
I'll take off the top, but I'm not going to take all of it off.
Right.
We're not that kind of show.
Well, no, we have been.
We have been, but we're not right now.
Okay. But anyway,
we need to drink more Fireball.
I guess.
Yes.
So. Well, that's coming. But
End of the show.
I'm curious. I'm always so curious about because you are big in the foot world and you do foot shows almost every week.
Oh no, it's about twice a month. Yeah.
And I'm always curious, like what happens to these foot parties and.
I mean, it's not like anything really super exciting unless you're into feet. But I mean, it varies from person to person.
And I asked you if the feet people had noticed that you had breast implants, and the answer is no.
Not really. I mean, it's only.
Why would they care?
Exactly. They're not there. They're looking down. They're not looking up. They're looking down. Right. So.
Because I noticed.
Yeah.
It's just pretty, but it took a while to drop, right?
Oh, it took a long time. Yeah.
So they were like up here. I mean,
when I first got them, I mean, it looked like I had pec implants put in.
Hot.
Because they were up to here.
Especially with the tattoos framing them.
And they were spilling over into the armpit. So I had this big bulge on the side, and they were like flattened and pushed up.
Ooh.
So because you get them under the muscle, what happens is your muscle goes into shock, and it holds the implant in place. And what it felt like, I was in no pain at all during this time. I was just uncomfortable. And what it felt like is I did like 1,000 push-ups.
Right.
Where to the point where I couldn't lift my arms up. Like I could get them up and then slowly, about like a month into it, I was finally able to put them above my head.
Wow.
And once I was able to get them over my head, I noticed that's when they started dropping.
Very nice.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's taken
like,
2 months.
Showing.
2 months
keep
to settle.
it.
2 months to settle into place. So yeah,
we're gonna have to do jumping jacks next. But, we've got actually Bree Walker's on the line. She's familiar with this.
Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Hey.
We're talking
guys,
about.
Are you setting off sparks?
Not yet. We're waiting for you,
Careful.
but we were talking about breast implants and how they start off really high, like pec implants, and they sort of drop.
Wow. Does that mean if you get a butt implant, you get a better butt than the one God gave me?
Is that
no
are you
clue.
thinking about that, or you don't need you have a great ass.
You can just
Bree
do
Walker.
squats to make your butt bigger. You can't really. I mean, you can do push-ups, but it's just going to make your chest smaller.
Bree, you have a beautiful ass. You're thinking of getting ass implants?
Just do squats.
Oh, you know what? I'm my own donkey. I don't need another ass.
You're keeping up with the Kardashians and the.
That was exactly what I was thinking. Well, I work for Kim.
Well, Bree Walker had a reality show before the Kardashians.
You know what? If the Kardashians had actually done their civil duty,
right,
we would have put that booty into a landing place where we wouldn't have to worry about terrorists taking down our airplanes.
Okay, so
right?
what is now? This is quite a drive. Now, where are you now?
I'm still headed towards Skidrow Studios, dude.
Right, but where exactly are you, or approximately?
I'm about 22 minutes away, according to my Waze application.
Okay, well, you're gonna get here right at the end, but hopefully,
yeah, I
we'll
know.
make
That's
it.
why I had to call you. I mean, I'm a little frustrated, even though
I know
I'm used to this traffic. I'm tired of the hysteria and the fear that hangs over our heads all the time, and I even fear I might lose my signal. Right? Yeah.
Okay. No, you still there?
Better than fear.
Now, Bree, I was telling Nicole and Sin about you. They what a lot of people don't know is Bree is not your real name.
No, it's my dad's gas station name. I took my name from my daddy's gas station.
So
back when I started in radio in Olathe, Kansas City, Kansas. Going to Kansas City. That one.
Right.
So that's how I got my name. I took it from my daddy's gas station.
So
I married a guy who had a difficult last name, and I had a difficult first name, and so yeah, that's how it happened.
So all the strippers that took Bree as their name, inspired by you, when you were an anchor woman, they don't know it's because of your father's gas station.
They do now.
Apparently they do, because they're all watching the Dark Mark show, and but
this is where washed up strippers go.
But well,
God
in some
help
respect.
us all.
Well, I was gonna ask you because you were the #1 news anchor in San Diego, New York, Los Angeles, news reporter. A lot of news stuff going on these days. I know you were talking to me on the phone privately about when the Brian Williams thing broke.
Yep. And I had worked with Brian Williams in the early days when we were both anchoring local news together in New York, and that was 1987, 88.
What words did you have for him?
He was a wonderful journalist, a very sincere guy, and there is no way to actually figure out all that has happened, except that I can tell that over the years of just doing my own career, and I can only speak for me
right,
and my story, that at some point when you don't talk to people in the street every day
right,
yourself,
right,
and sometimes the structure, the corporate structure, doesn't want us to be talking in the street anyway.
right.
So there is a disconnect, and we all feel it in some way. We're all feeling isolated in some way.
So you think that's what happened?
And I think that's what happened. I
Right.
think that it became a series of too much, too often, all the time. And it's hard to keep track of what you said in the constant babble of needing to say something 24/7,
Right.
365.
So he wasn't a bullshit
And that's
artist
not
back
saying-
then.
That's not saying that he's not culpable
Right.
for the things that came out of his own lips.
Right. So
But that is to say that having watched that career
Mhm.
in parallel to my own, and of course his was huge, and mine was good enough, and big enough, and
Well, that's
more
another-
than I deserved, I'm sure. But
No. I was
the
going to
bottom line is, I do understand that the things become artificial, and after some time, you don't even know how to separate reality from artificial stuff.
Well, I was
And
going
I think we live in that time now.
Right. Well, I was going to ask you. I don't know if I've ever asked you this before, but did you ever? I mean, did the national networks come after you because you had a very high profile, especially in the 80s and 90s? Were you ever
Yeah,
considered for
I
an
had,
anchor person, or even Good Morning America or
Well,
Today Show?
I had done some national stories and did a short-lived People magazine on TV thing that was supposed to be syndicated by CBS, but they couldn't make all the clearances, et cetera, yada, yada.
Right.
But the one close to death brush I had was after moving to New York and got interviewed by Don Hewitt, bless his soul, and the folks at 60 Minutes, because I had done an investigative series that got high profile very quickly with the New Jersey Division of Youth and Family Services.
Right.
And it went, before viral, it just went to the network, right?
So you were considered for 60 Minutes.
Yes, I was. I was actually driven out to 3 meetings out on Long Island to private residences of 3 of the now deceased folks. God, I know so many people who are dead now.
Well, those guys are like 100 years older than you. I mean, Mike Wallace was old then, And I love 60 Minutes.
He was always feisty.
But was it like between you and Leslie Stahl or something like that? Because they didn't have women on there for a long time.
What happened in the end was I came out to Los Angeles to co-anchor the news at KCBS Channel 2 and was paired with Jim Lampley, who then became
well, you know
not
what
just
happened
my co-anchor,
there.
but my husband and the father of our sons. And so that's what happened. I came west, and 60 Minutes lived on, but Meredith Vieira had the experience that I might have had.
Oh, okay.
If it had been me, because she got pregnant, and now I can say it, Don Hewitt didn't really appreciate women who were still of reproductive age. And I got pregnant while I was at WCBS in New York, came out to KCBS when I was 2 months from Andrea being at her 3rd month birthday. So I had already gone through that, you're not going to work for 60 Minutes because,
so
you
Jim
want to have children. And then in my case, of course, I want to have children and they look a little freaky.
Right.
Because they're fabulous.
So Jim Lampley literally fucked you out of being on 60 Minutes.
Oh.
Well, let's just say he never fucked me well enough.
That's between you and him. But another thing, I was on
I
your.
hope that you will bleep that out.
It was live?
It was
We can
live,
leave out
but
the rest of it.
that's how. Well, we'll see. You've got a wonderful,
The viewers won't tell anyone.
a wonderful child out of that marriage, and
father.
yes.
And so all of that stuff that's
we're gonna attribute it to road rage. That's what it was. It was just road rage. But speaking of that,
That's what was.
Yeah, that was it.
yeah, no. But I was also speaking of that. I was on your website for a long time because Nicole will tell you the type of research I do on the beautiful female guests I have on the show. Extensive.
Well, now I'm
thorough.
scared. You said you were on my website a long time.
Thorough.
Now I'm scared.
Thorough.
He loves that there's such a long history to just
Yes,
go
there's
for
a lot.
hours and
There's
hours.
a lot of pictures on BreeWalker.com. But we were what I can't believe I didn't read this before. You had a blog about Oprah Winfrey had a newborn mother on the show, and they were talking about I guess they were talking about the newborn. Is like, does he have all his fingers and toes? And you took offense to that.
That is a blog that keeps getting repinned. It just seems to
From
live
2010.
out there on its own.
Crazy.
And it was simply my reaction to her reaction to a child that had been born and had been anticipated to be born really deformed. And the child was born with all of his fingers and toes. And, of course, it's just a colloquialism.
Right.
You say, he's got all his fingers, toes. They slap him on his ass. He takes a breath. He's alive. He's got his fingers. He's fine.
Right.
He's fine. Right? So this was just my immediate reaction to her saying something that I thought was stupid because, I knew Oprah. I'd been on her show the first year that she was on the air.
Right.
And she is very cool, except in those moments when she just dips into that Oprah factor.
Well,
And that makes me gag when that happens.
Well, I was going to...
I love her.
Right.
When she gets into the Oprah factor, I want to stuff a sock in her mouth.
Well, I was going to mention this because somebody commented on this and there were people that said, it's just a phrase, you're overreacting, and some people were like, you're right on, and most people had pretty reasoned arguments one way or the other, that but somebody put that you were on Oprah Winfrey's show, and
yes, I was.
She said something like, well, you should probably avoid dresses with buttons on them.
Oh,
well, I do avoid buttons.
Did that really happen?
They take too much time anyway when you're in a hurry.
Did Oprah Winfrey say that to you on live TV?
No, it was another guest on the panel.
Oh, okay.
But the panel was filled with the particular panel that she said, what she said when I was on her show was a panel filled with women who were models or on TV or something. She said that then, but when the comment about, at least he's got all his fingers and toes, when that happened, that's just a couple of years ago. So a lot on that.
Well, and nobody one-ups you because they said on the comment that after she said that to you, said, well, maybe you shouldn't wear pantyhose.
Oh, I did say that to her. Oh, God. I thought no one knew that.
It's on BreeWalker.com, Bree.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that was on it.
Well,
and I did say that. It's right there on tape.
I got to YouTube that. That's going to be interesting. Because all these stuff.
Oh, my God. You busted me, dude.
That's okay.
You warned me that you were going to bust my head.
No,
well, if you want, this is your chance to readdress it. Is there anything you'd say differently?
She still shouldn't wear pantyhose.
Then there you go. Own your own comment.
There
You're
you go.
honest about it. That's what it is.
well,
Unless I can throw fingers and toes. Then she can wear her frickin' pantyhose.
okay. Wow. No mercy on Lampley. No mercy on Oprah. Sin has been on our show before, and if you get here, and you don't have to, you can turn around. I told you an hour ago you can turn around, but
well, and
I mean, technically, we just interviewed you.
no, there's
but
more.
You're gonna come back. You're gonna come back, Sin, right? Because I want to be. I need some sparks in my life.
Yes.
Well, I was going to talk about that because Sin is known as a grindcore performer, and here's the thing: because you were on my show and you said that you were the first one to do grindcore. Is that right? Okay, maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a little too much
Putting words in her
fire.
mouth.
You make some
I never said
stuff
that.
up.
No, because I was going to say because everybody's doing it now. Not everybody does it like you, but
No, it's
I
true.
can't speak for everyone because I haven't seen everyone's performance.
Right.
So
Listen,
I
I'm
don't
still
know.
learning how to tweak my twerk.
oh no, Sin teaches booty popping and booty shake. It was a booty clapping and Booty Pop. Matter
My
of fact,
booty can't clap.
Matter of fact, if you go to our darkmarkshow.com, go to the archives on YouTube, there's a show where she teaches me how to booty clap and
Does it
and
work?
booty pop.
There's like booty pop, booty hop, booty shake, booty clap, isolation.
My booty shakes and it pops, but it don't clap.
I'll teach you. I'll teach you
I
how to clap
totally
it.
need that. Now,
The
my
clapping is like the
not very
easiest
big.
one.
I don't think I can do it in this
we
outfit.
might have to do that, but
There's nothing under this outfit.
but to get to grindcore, you were on a Black Label Society video,
That's when I first did it. Yeah, the very first time I ever did it was in that video.
and it was their suggestion or your
They
suggestion?
suggested it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Very good band.
Because the whole video was done in a motorcycle chop shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like my contortion scenes for it. It's the music video is Suicide Messiah.
Right.
So if you see a girl with a mohawk doing grinder and contortion, that's me from 10 years ago.
Well, your look ever changes because you had the mohawk for a long time,
I had the mohawk for 8 years. Yeah.
and now you're
And then I shaved it all off and I rocked a Chelsea, which was just the bangs for a while. And
Right.
then I've tried to grow it out. Yeah.
right. And trust me, Bree, Sin would look great in an anchor bob too.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
that, I got to learn some of her moves because I'm tired of my old exercise routine.
Oh, really? Because you're in great shape. What exercise routine do you have?
None, so therefore I'm tired of them.
But also, Bree Walker.
No, I have this big dog, Mark. He
I
is
know.
my exercise
I know.
routine.
He drags you around. She's got a wonderful pit bull. But you were, Bree, you were the inspiration for Christina Applegate's character in Anchorman. Did you ever see Anchorman?
I saw Anchorman 1 and Anchorman 2, and I think Anchorman 2 was probably what my two kids both felt was a lot more the story of, the whole Bree and Jim scandal thing. And I mean, I really think that we all just absorb stuff from the culture we live in, and we all are influenced. And the arguments about who stole this song from Marvin Gaye, and to me, that's all just stupid conversation. Because frankly, if we haven't absorbed everything that has come into us from our culture,
Right.
then we're brain dead. And
Art
that's
totally
not saying
defines
it's
life.
great.
Well, what's a specific thing from Anchorman 2 that they stole from you and Lampley?
Oh.
I think it was the married anchor people who got divorced.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that'll do. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one, but
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
There's a shark.
Yeah. The second one was, I could have done without the
It's okay.
kid and the whole. Don't get me started.
Actually, if I had, I would never have divorced Lampley if he had gone blind, because one of my fantasies sexually is I've always wanted to be with a blind man.
Really?
Wow.
Well, trust me, I've masturbated so much that I'm practically blind myself.
I mean, I don't
Working on that
know
zinc
why
deficiency
that is
as we
the
speak.
case. Maybe it's because I'm physically different too, and I think that physically different people might have come from another planet or something. I mean,
Right.
I don't mean to be crazy, but I am crazy. But I also understand that we have a different point of view. And here, where I live, in Venice, I'm used to walking the boardwalk and watching the freak show
Right.
on AMC evolve over years of just being a freak show on the boardwalk and then
Right.
becoming a TV show. So I'm used to, quote, the freakiness in life,
Right?
and I'm only comfortable when I have my freak on. You
Now,
might not know that from the blazers and the anchor bobs I wore, but that's true.
But you've blindfolded a band, I'm sure, once or twice.
Wow. There's new shit for me to do.
Oh.
That's trust
I
me.
would say blindfolds are fun. I like.
I don't think I've blindfolded anyone.
Sin, can I borrow your blindfold for the thing me and Bree are gonna? But Bree, no. Well, you were telling me privately also that you sort of wanted to do impart your wisdom of sexuality and maybe be the Dr. Ruth of the 21st century. Is that still a plan?
I think I am already her.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Sin, Nicole, is there anything that, I mean, these women are, forget about it. These women are sexually voracious, but is there anything in your infinite wisdom that you can impart? Or does Sin, do you have a question for Bree sexually? I thought you were about to pipe up. What is one thing that us youngins can learn from your wonderful experience, Bree? What sexual things can you teach us?
This is going to make you want to throw up, but actually, people my age still have sex.
Well, no. Look at
Bree,
you.
I plan to be having sex at your age. Otherwise, why am I alive?
Right. No, that doesn't.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
As long as you're not related, because I saw my grandmother kiss her boyfriend once, and that was disgusting. But
well, I mean, that's totally different. Good for your grandma, but you don't have to watch.
Right. Exactly. But no, trust me.
He probably does have to watch.
You're posting pictures of you in a bikini in Hawaii, and trust me, nobody would think you're the age that you are. That body was kicking.
Good job, Bree.
Awesome, baby. Well, then I guess I still am.
I still
am.
You still are.
And I am still in Los Angeles.
Oh, really? But what is one thing that, like a tip that maybe we don't know that you know?
It takes 6 decades on the planet to learn how to give a good BJ or a good cunny.
Oh, really? Because Sin's disagreeing.
No, but we talked about the...
Right. You got the tongue ring.
No, but when I went to your show, remember I told you I was with a 60-year-old man and I had him take his teeth out?
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's not a matter of learning, it's just a matter of losing.
I'm just saying his tongue got longer.
Oh, gravity.
Really?
There's no teeth in the way, so yeah.
So you might be right. You might be right, Bree. Take those teeth out and go away.
I can only speak from that point of view, not from me being that age. But it was nice.
Really?
Yeah.
You got gum down there and it was nice.
Yeah, it gave me a gummer.
Yeah. It makes me want to pull my teeth out right now.
It gets better. It gets better so long as you don't always look in the mirror. And I think that
if we were as beautiful as you.
One secret I would say is we obviously are all stimulated by the visual, but sometimes just turning out the lights and just, going at it.
But everybody likes something different. So.
But Bree, you don't...
One person's insecurity is another person's fetish.
We were discussing that, actually. Bree, what's the thing you're attracted to?
Yeah.
What's the part on a human that turns you on?
Oh, I still really want to experience a guy who has no sight.
Bree, you know what's really hot?
Duct tape.
Duct tape is hot. Duct tape is hot.
Just duct tape his eyes closed and do whatever you want. Make whatever ugly sex faces you want. No one can see. No one cares.
No, but I was going to say, you know what's really...
It's all dark here, baby.
Why do you think I like to get blindfolded? I don't want to see their sex face.
Wait.
I don't want to see the grunting and the whole...
Bree,
I like
Nicole,
the noises.
I like the noise. I just don't want to see the face that goes along with the noise.
See what you started, Bree?
But it does heighten all your other sensations.
I was going to say,
nice.
You know what's really hot? Bree and Nicole, if I can have a minute. Both of you are blindfolded. Both of you are blindfolded.
And then you're like accidentally headbutting each other.
No. You ever try that?
It's like the story of the 3 guys and the elephant. What are you touching?
Right. Well, you know what I call my elephant. But what do you guys... Have you ever done that? Both blindfolded?
I've never done blindfolded, period.
If I have, I can't recall.
Right.
I'd be down. I'd be down to blindfold them. I'm really good with my hands. I'd be down to be blindfolded, too.
I can't believe how fast...
Not at the same time.
Not at the same time. That'd be a disaster. Yeah.
I can't believe how fast the show went. And I wish I would have...
Do you see, Mark? Do you see the pattern here?
What's that?
You're talking to a few women here, and
right.
None of whom have actually done the blindfold thing, even though we're kind of titillated by the idea of doing so.
She's done the blindfold thing.
Sin's done everything.
I've done both ways.
She's gone both ways.
Being blindfolded and blindfolded another person.
Now, I was going to say, Sin, I was going to ask you to do one of 2 things. Yeah, this is your choice. Well, first off, can you take the top off as you promised, so everybody can see what's going on with the breast? Now there's the new breast, Sin Fisted 2.0. I love,
They're really good.
Those are really nice. Bree, when you look at the video on that is really, really nice. Look at those melons.
Well,
Are those D's or double D's?
I'm a full D.
Any more gorgeous than she already was.
She was,
I always say there's always room for enhancement.
Right.
Right. So being a person that I do a lot of pole dancing and when I was going to the gym, the more I worked out, the smaller my breast got.
Right.
So me being a full A, small B as it is.
I used to be bigger.
Yeah. So then I got the twins installed.
Wow.
Now she's all.
And now I'm a full D.
Trust me, I'm
solid
getting
D.
bigger right now too. But I was going to say, look, now you can do that too. Very nice. You can. Oh, how long did it take for you to do that?
I think they like you.
How long did it take you to learn that?
Not that long.
She was pumping up her breast.
Well, you know, I can isolate my
dance, the
ass
butt
cheeks.
clap.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can isolate the breast as well
You're
as.
isolating the breast. Look at how impressive that is. You're getting that on camera, right? Okay, that is so impressive. This is what I was going to say. One of two things, Sin.
It was warm in here.
And Nicole, I want you to be part of this one way or
I'm
the
in
other.
it. What,
Okay.
What are we doing?
Either you shoot sparks at Nicole.
I'm going to light me on fire?
No. Tell her there's no
I
fire.
won't burn you.
Okay.
Or you teach her how to booty clap.
I can't booty clap in this outfit. I'm not wearing anything under it.
Can you shoot
No,
sparks on Nicole
no, Mark.
then?
You have to wait.
We can
I
we
don't
can light me
want-
on fire.
I want that lesson.
No, we're
Later
gonna
we'll
have
teach
you and
Bree how
Sin.
to
We're
booty
gonna have
clap.
you and Sin in the studio.
I'll teach you how to booty clap. It's
Right.
like the easiest
Right.
thing.
And I'll wear something to allow me to booty clap. I can't.
I will
like
pay-
stretch pants usually the best.
Bree, I will personally pay for the Uber next time, and you and Sin, we're gonna have the booty clap. Okay?
All right. Well, while you guys talk, I'm
Right.
going to get
I
set up.
promise you Uber won't get there any quicker, but
Right.
now I know to leave that much sooner.
Well, that's I will whatever it takes. I will rent a limo. Now she's with the breast and the camera. Look at that. And if you're listening on audio,
By the way,
trust me,
Fireball,
it's
if you
worth
want to
it.
be our sponsor,
Right.
look how fun this was.
I know.
It's okay.
Okay, we're setting up right now. I'm sorry about the pregnant pause there. Did you see the booty clap show, Nestor Rodriguez?
Dude, the booty clap?
I booty clap. Did you remember that show?
Dude, what the fuck is going on here, man? I'm in the dark ages.
Dude, where have you been? This is. Anyway, here we go. Now, wait a second. Now, I want you guys. Now, she's got her metal bra on, her spike metal bra. Now, I want you guys to make sure you're in the shot. Nicole, you're in the shot there. Okay. And, yeah. And so, okay. Sin Fisted has her metal grinder right now. I'm trying to get my camera here. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, I totally want to fix it.
Okay, so this is Sin Fisted is going to be shooting sparks at Nicole 6. Okay, here we go. Okay. Off her new improved breast, Sin Fisted is shooting sparks at Nicole 6. Sparks are coming over, but it's you got it. Are you hearing this, Bree? There's sparks flying and it's holy crap. Holy cow, it's fireworks in here. Look at that. Oh, and of course, as always, Nicole is posing for the camera. Just listen to those sparks fly. Right, she put the hand on the spark.
Oh, it's awesome.
This is amazing. Sin Fisted as shooting sparks at Nicole 6's hands. The hand, she's working her hands. She loves it. She loves it. She loves the fire. Oh, that was great, Sin. Oh, off the new improved breasts. Now you had to let out that bra because you got the new breasts, right?
I actually just had a leather on it a little bit, but I didn't do too much alterations or anything.
Oh, Bree, what you have missed.
Oh, I'm so jealous, you know.
Even Brian Williams wouldn't lie about this.
So, in case you missed it, Leo, she's a Sagittarius.
Nestor is obsessed with the booty
fire.
clap.
We had a little fire on fire.
Oh.
I'm very compatible with
I
Sagittarian
don't
women
know
anyway.
that
So.
Brian Williams
that is
lied
nice.
about
'Cause we're
anything,
awesome.
but I know he couldn't lie about that.
Whew, okay.
Nestor, you think the booty clap is weird? She does firea.
What does that mean?
Fiery.
I need something sharpened.
No. That's when you do it out of your ass, right?
The fiery is when I have the crotch piece.
Right.
And I bend over and I shoot it to where it looks like the sparks are coming out of my ass.
That's amazing.
No, we're gonna have some firea, okay?
Okay.
I love it.
I want in on that. That sounds fun.
Okay, Bree, I
Yeah,
appreciate
well,
you.
that piece is called a merkin.
American.
Oh, yeah, that's like the underwear that doesn't have the underwear sides, huh? It's like that thing that just kind of sticks to you.
The old world of Merkin was back when the women would just cover their little V with a piece of fur.
Wow.
Yeah, now it's like this little hook thing that like covers here and the butt crack, but nothing on the side. It's.
Bree,
I just choose not to wear it.
I'm fine with a thong.
Right. Bree,
completely uncomfortable.
Bree, I want you to blindfold me with a merkin. And I also want to wish you a happy birthday because I didn't get a chance. I forgot all about that.
Twerking Merkin.
We're going to be twerking with Merkin. And go to sinfisted.com, book Sin, get a booty clap class, get a contortion class, get whatever class you got. Sin, go ahead. Tell us where we're going to be.
Okay, well, tomorrow night I'll be at the Foot Night Long Beach for Foot Night. And then on April 2nd, we'll be Foot Night San Diego. To attend, you got to register at footnight.com. On April 3rd, I'll be performing at Boulay Brothers Black Cat Sex Club at the Dragonfly. April 26th, I'll be performing for Sultry Sweet Burlesque Girls and Corpses theme.
Oh, I'll be there.
These are our homies.
I'll be attending Monster Palooza in Burbank this Saturday in cosplay. And then like I mentioned earlier, I have WonderCon tickets for the whole entire weekend of April 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And there is a possibility I might attend the Star Wars celebration in Anaheim from the 16th to the 19th, but that's not confirmed yet. If you want to know anything else on my information, please go to sinfisted.com and click my tour. And then that way you know exactly where I'll be and when I'll be there.
And you'll be cosplaying as aliens at Monster Palooza.
I'll be cosplaying as Vasquez from Aliens. Now, if you ever see the second Aliens, the tough chick with the... Yes, they come at night, mostly.
And
that is actually from Aliens, too. Yes. It's not just a callback.
Yeah. No, Newt said it. Yes, I want to wear
GotComedian.com. And next week, we will not be on Thursday. We'll be on Wednesday for our 2-year anniversary. With Chris Gore, Tessa LaCoyle, and Josie Cat. Everybody have a wonderfully creepy week. Bye.